Morning guys, right, I'm back from Aldi, so I thought I'd do a bit of a shopping haul for you. Just a really small shop this week. I did a huge couple of weeks and stocked up, so the freezer's got quite a bit in it. I've done some batch cookings, we've got some meal prep already, and then also the cupboard's quite well stocked. So for me, this is what the second shop of the week. So I tend to do my big shop, not of the week, sorry, of the month. Do my big shop right at the very end of the previous month, and then I get a couple of light ones, and then I tend to get a big heavy one again. So this one is a light shop. I spent £62, 61 something. But I've definitely got enough with the stuff that we've got in the freezer. So, first off, some fruit. So always get a pack of grapes. I don't tend to eat them, but my son likes them. So pack of bananas. I'll have the odd one occasionally, maybe a pre-gym workout, but not a regular. What I have got for me, well, not necessarily just for me, but I've got big strawberries. Now, I mean, they're not cheap, but I thought I'm going to treat myself. My yogurts in the morning have been lacking a little bit because I haven't been putting fresh fruit on. So I've tended to just grab a yogurt. So I thought I'll get some strawberries, and if I can find them, I also brought a small punnet of blueberries and some figs and honey. So I think I'm going to treat myself to that for my breakfast today. Right, what else have we got in here? Classic 4-pinter of milk. Had to buy the filtered. I don't normally buy the filtered, and I would normally buy 2. But Aldi didn't have any milk out. They'd literally got some strag ends plus the filtered stuff because no one buys it because it's expensive. So I've got 1 to see us through, and I'll get some more in the week. Random pack of onions in the fridge one. So again, didn't have to get a huge amount of veg. So I've got some tender stem broccoli along with some onions. But again, I've still got quite a bit, and we're still ploughing through a lot of tomatoes from the garden. So, let's just remember that one. And an avo. We had some avo on toast the other day and realised how much we missed it. So I just thought I'll just get 1 once a week. That's fine. I think we used to have it before, and we started having it every other day almost. It just got a bit sickly. So I thought I'll just get 1 in a week and have 1 breakfast. So we just have avocado with either a fried egg, scrambled egg, an egg and some toast. Right, pack of ham. Pack of ham. This will see us through the week for lunches. So I tend to have wraps, and there are wraps in here somewhere. Right, got a couple of the protein rice puddings. Now they've got 14 grams of protein, which isn't huge compared to their yogurts, which are like 25 grams. I just thought something just a little different as a sweet treat, basically, at the end of one of my meals. Don't tend to have puddings anymore, but the odd one is always nice to have. And then I've got my usual 6, I think, of these, which is 25 grams, and I tend to use these for my breakfast. So that's 2, 4, 6. I only got 6 this time because we do have some in the freezer. Not in the freezer. Have some in the fridge from Iceland. I had to grab a couple the other day, so we've still got a few. Right, and then the final thing for this one is just a Coke Zero, basically, or Aldi's version of Coke Zero. Also got some pink bleach. I don't know why they bother fragrance in these things, because they all smell of bleach. It's bag number 2. Okay, so the only meat that I've brought this week is some pork chops. We haven't had pork for a while, so I'm going to have pork chops this Sunday for tomorrow's dinner. So we live on chicken most of the time, but I have done some meals with some mince. So I just thought pork steaks, something different. I like pork steaks anyway. So, and yes, they are a lot fattier, but once in a blue moon. A couple of packs of sweets for the child, the 32-year-old child, but and some Mega Puffs. I've got some more Americano pods. I tend to just pick them up at Aldi as and when. I think we're most likely down to the last 10 or so, so it's always handy to have as a backup. Cucumber in this one. This is the random bag that everything just gets chucked into. I picked up some more vitamin C tablets. These are the ones that have, let me just check, B complex and vitamin C. And we did check the other week, their vitamin C is 1,000 milligrams, so it's a good strength vitamin C. So well worth picking up. I tend to pick them up. We've got a stock, but going into the winter, we'll be taking these on a daily. So there's 20 tablets in there's but 2 of us in the household, so they'll last us just over a week. So we do try and pick them up most weeks, if I remember. Okay, so some savoury biscuits, there's some cream cheese somewhere. There we go. Cream cheese, so that's a snack that Mike likes to have. Then we have just some cupboard. I can't speak today, can I? Cupboard stuff. So a bag of pilau rice, always handy to just have in the cupboard. An extra loo roll. I don't think I'm low on loo roll, but again, if I don't need it, I'll pick up a full pack every week anyway as a safeguard. Some of their barbecue sauce, because that's running low. Some freezer bags and some baking parchment, baking paper. I tend to use this inside the air fryer. Just helps with cleaning. We tend to do the chicken kebab sticks, and some of them have got quite a sticky coating on them. So it's really handy to put them in there. And then finally for this bag is a pack of eggs. So went through a phase of not eating eggs, and then we're starting to pick up again on the eggs. So another 12 pack of those. Right, and the final bag. Right, this is the not so healthy stuff. So avert your eyes. Okay, so cookies. Jive bars, chocolate biscuits. You can tell I've got someone in the household that isn't watching what they're eating, can't you? So, and then just a pack of custard creams. And to be fair, I'm still not tempted by these things. I maybe once a week, I might have one of the Jive bars. But the rest of it, I mean, don't get me wrong, it goes in a little basket at the very top cupboard. So it's out of sight. But, you know, I still know it's there. And before, my food noise would have been telling me it was there on a regular. Go and check the basket. Go and check the basket. See what's in there. Not anymore. So it's all good. I've got myself some rice cakes. I was watching Marcy the other day and I'm like, rice cakes, I haven't had those for ages. I thought, I'll get some rice cakes. That might be a good alternative if I don't fancy something maybe too heavy at lunchtime. Back to work next week. So, right, we have some protein wraps, which will go, I think I've still got 2 left to go. They're quite really nice wraps, these are. So, and they've got about, just shy of 10 grams of protein in them, so that's good on my lunches. So with the ham, it's most likely adding up to about 15 grams, which isn't a lot, but you know, it's a decent amount at lunchtime, considering I only have a small wrap. And then I've got some of these will get split into, there's 4 in the pack, so they will get split, and I'll freeze 2 and use 2 in the week. So high protein flatbread, and they've got 13 grams, so that's quite good. So we'll have one of these with the chili if I decide that I don't want rice, so it's there as an alternative. My son will most likely have both. He'll most likely have a flatbread and rice, but I will have either or. So that's those. Again, some store cupboard stuff. So a curry sauce. I tend to do a midweek, just quick curry. It's not a sauce, sorry, it's a paste. So that with one of my pre-made packs of tomato. That makes a really quick, instant, throw in some chicken, done, midweek. And again, for the cupboard, we're running out of vinegar. Couple of tins of beans and sausage. We'll tend to have maybe, we haven't had a true fry up for a long time, but these are really good to have, like beans on toast as a lunch if we're going to the gym that evening. So we'll have something a little bit more carb heavy. So that's a really good one. So that's quite high protein by the time you've added in the toast. So I use a wholemeal bread, so those are usually got about 10 grams. And then it like I said, it fuels for the workout. Some fabric softener because I'm running low on that. I will need to purchase dishwasher tablets and washing tablets as well in the next couple of weeks. They work out quite expensive. Pack of jalapenos. Again, just nice to chop up, stick onto salads. More for the naughty box. Jammy wheels, not jammy dodgers. A mayo, because again, we're just running really low on the mayo. I used some the other day and noticed it was close to running out, so replacement mayo. And then finally, the ultimate naughty pack of lager. So again, not for me. Right, that's my shopping. I said, along with still got some veg in the fridge, still got plenty of meat in the freezer, along with some pre-prepared meals. So this will easily see us through the week. There may be a case to get an odd milk if that starts to run low. But thankfully we've got a nice little warehouse right next to the gym. So anything we need, we just pop in there on the way back. So maybe another milk. But the rest of it should see us through with everything that we've already got in the fridge and freezer. So yeah, a small shop this week, 60 quid. Most likely we'll need a much bigger shop next week, but I'll bring that to you when I get there. Right, that's it for the shop. I better put this lot away.